Imagine that you're sitting there trying to meditate, but you keep getting these deep thoughts popping up in your mind. And it's very hard to focus on your meditation because they feel so meaningful in some way. You're coming up with ideas for a script for YouTube, or your ideas for how you should play in your life. So you just can't there and just not let them come. And it feels as though meditation is more for getting these deep thoughts than just turning thoughts off, the point of meditation. The reason why this is happening is because, yes, these thoughts, they are trying to come to us and push through so that they will pop up in our mind and that we will acknowledge them and take action. And also because we don't have any other time for when we just think. And it's very important that we do that. Letting our thoughts come and develop and not be influenced by so many other people or voices or videos or whatever you listen to. Because here's the thing. We like to be productive all day long. So if we're walking to the gym or to the grocery store, or if we're sitting on a bus on our way to work, we want to listen to something or watch something to be productive, to feel productive. Because just sitting there feels like wasted time. Because on our self-improvement journeys, we've developed ourselves to the point where we're trying to take advantage of every single minute we have for something. Okay, I can read this book right now, and okay, I have 5 minutes to walk to the gym. Gotta plug in my earphones and listen to the latest Joe Rogan podcast. The problem with this is that we need time when we just think, when our own mind gets to work and come up with ideas for us. Not Chris Williamson's ideas, not the thoughts of Joe Rogan, or not some thought of Andrew Tate. Just our own mind. That's what we need. And this is very important. I'd say it's crucial for life. The days when I've lost my headphones and had to sit there on the bus on my way to school with just my mind have been some of the most central days of my decision making. When you have a thought or a decision to make, when you have thoughts coming in from left and right, this tug of war between two different sides, and you need to make a decision. You go back and forth, you don't really know what to do. But when you just sit there and think without the influence of the outside world, that's when you can make those good decisions. And hey, it's on those bus rides that I've been writing the best scripts for my best performing YouTube videos. This stuff works. But hey, it's hard to find the time to think each day because we have so much to do. We live very busy lives. And we also have new podcast episodes dropping what feels like every single day. Oh, look, a new Andrew Tate emergency podcast. Oh, and Joe Rogan, new episode. And Chris Williamson just interviewed Alex Hormozi again. It's hard to just focus in on your own thoughts when you have so many interesting minds that you want to listen to. And oftentimes you forget your own mind. However, there are moments in our life when we can think, when we have the ability to, and quite frankly, in moments when we can't do much else than just to think. The best example is to schedule it. Well, I think that scheduling time for just thinking may be a little on the extreme side. I think we can combine thinking with other things to still be somewhat productive, or at least get more benefits than just thinking. And don't get me wrong here, it's super important. But if we can do other things at the same time, then we're just gonna get bonuses from this, right? A thing you can do, and a thing I've been doing sometimes, although I should schedule in more time for this, is to just walk outside in nature. So no technology, no headphones, just walk in nature alone. And alone will your thoughts and mind be with you. Especially if you're walking in nature with lots of green around you. The color green making us calm and just trying to think at the same time. It's a very nice combination. It's crafting some very good thoughts. At least that has been the case for me. Another thing you can do to think more is that when you have a mindless task, for example, doing the dishes after a meal, skip the podcast, skip the YouTube video, turn off the TV, just stand there, do the dishes, and think. Because hey, these tasks are they don't require a lot of brain power. You know, you have been doing them over and over again. It kind of goes on autopilot, which means your mind is freed up pretty much. And that's when you can start to think more deeply. Don't underestimate how important it is to just think. Having our own thoughts instead of being fed thoughts from news stations and influencers is absolutely crucial. We don't just want to be another sheep among the others. We want to have our own mind, be able to come up with our own ideas, to be an original, authentic person. And with that being said, I think I'm going to take some time now and just think. And with that, I'm leaving you.